That's right. Parts of the area did see some rain today, but not enough to be traceable. We just saw a few drops hit here and there across the area. But as we move overnight tonight, we're going to be seeing a frost advisory be put in place for most of our viewing area. But as we look over at Macon and Christian County, they're going to be put under a freeze warning. And this will be put in place at 1 a.m. overnight tonight, and it'll last until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, these colder temperatures we saw today were only in the highs of 50s today. As we look across Eastern's campus, we are seeing those clouds begin to clear up, that we'll continue to see clear up as we move overnight tonight. Now, as we look at these temperatures beginning to drop as we move into the fall season, we saw a drop of 12 degrees in the past 24 hours over in Terre Haute, only a drop in 7 degrees here in Charleston, but still significant enough to where you could feel that difference in temperature as we moved throughout the day today. Now, these cooler temperatures are indicated here by this darker blue color that we saw today, but as we move throughout the week, we're going to see that darker blue color move out and some green move in that'll indicate some warmer temperatures are on their way. So we aren't quite consistently at those fall-like temperatures just yet. Today's highs we saw it reach the mid-50s with a high of 55 degrees here in Charleston, although we did reach a high of 56 over in Decatur. Now, as we look at our current conditions, these temperatures are beginning to drop down just a little bit as we move into the evening hours. Temperatures around 51 degrees here in Charleston, but we're starting to dip down into the 40s in places like Champaign. We're also seeing mostly cloudy skies and even some raindrops fall here in Charleston. But as we move overnight tonight, those clouds will begin to move out and we'll see mostly clear skies. And along with those mostly clear skies, we're also going to see a low of 32 degrees overnight tonight, which is why we're under this frost advisory. And the reason for this cooler temperature is because of these winds blowing out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour, blowing colder air down into our area and cooling off our temperatures. Now, looking at our futurecast, we're going to see a few scattered showers still as we move overnight tonight, but for the most part, mostly clear skies throughout the night tonight. And these clear skies are going to stay with us throughout the day tomorrow as well, with a high of 56 degrees, so similar to what we saw today. And this cooler high is partly due to the winds blowing out of the north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, once again blowing that cooler air down into our area and cooling off our temperatures as we move throughout the day. Along with that, like I said, we're going to be seeing clear skies throughout the entire day tomorrow, no clouds in sight, but that will not mean warmer temperatures for us. But eventually, as we move throughout the rest of this week, we'll see those temperatures begin to warm up. On Thursday, we'll see a high of 65 degrees under clear skies, and those clear skies will continue along with that warm up with a high of 69 degrees on Friday, and eventually by the weekend, reaching a high of 72 degrees on Saturday. Now, this warmer weather is partly due to our upper level jet stream. We saw today we were under a trough of cooler air, which is why we saw these cooler temperatures. But as we move into Thursday, we'll see a ridge of warmer air begin to move over top of us, and that's going to continue to develop as we move into Friday and even into Saturday, which will continue to warm up our temperatures as we move into the weekend. And we're going to continue to be above average for the next 6 to 10 days. That average for this time of year is typically in the low 70s. As we take a look at our 7-day, we're definitely going to be above the low 70s looking forward. High of 56 first though tomorrow, with a high of 56 tomorrow first though, but then we'll start to warm up with a high of 65 degrees on Thursday, eventually reaching the upper 60s on Friday, and then the 70s on the weekend with a high of 75 degrees on Sunday, and eventually we're going to be reaching the 80s by next Tuesday.